Welcome to today's discussion on compliance frameworks, standards, and regulations in cybersecurity. I'm Yuka from the product marketing team here at Hoxhunt, and with me today is James, our security awareness specialist. James, great to have you here.
Thanks, Yuka. Happy to be here and excited to discuss this important topic today.
Compliance is a major driver for cybersecurity programs, and security awareness training plays a crucial role in meeting various regulatory requirements. Today, we'll explore key regulations and standards, the role of security awareness training in compliance, and practical examples of how it helps organizations stay compliant. Let's start with the basics. James, what are some important security standards and regulations where security awareness training is relevant?
Security awareness training is essential for meeting a range of frameworks, standards, and regulations. So 5 of the most important include ISO 27001 and the NIST cybersecurity framework. Both help organizations build strong security programs, with ISO 27001 being more common in Europe and NIST widely used in the United States. Each emphasizes security awareness as a key component of risk management. The next standard I want to discuss is PCI DSS. So this is a mandatory standard created by major credit card brands for organizations handling payment card data. It requires training on phishing, social engineering, and secure payment handling. Another standard that we help with is DORA. This is an EU regulation for the financial sector that requires financial entities to train employees, their management and board members on cybersecurity as a part of operational resilience. Lastly, another great framework to consider is HIPAA. It's a US healthcare law that mandates security awareness training to protect patient data and prevent breaches. So security awareness is a key part of compliance, and these are just some of the most common frameworks and regulations organizations can address with Hoxhunt.
That's a great overview. Now, on a general level, what is the typical role of security awareness training when it comes to complying with security standards?
Yeah, great question. This actually builds on the goals of Hoxhunt security awareness training, which is always to focus on behavior change and the actions that actually accompany that. For compliance, security awareness training actually serves 2 primary functions. The first is meeting regulatory requirements, and the second is reducing human risk. Now, most security frameworks actually require organizations to provide ongoing training to ensure that employees understand security risks and follow best practices. Now, this isn't just about ticking a box, it's about creating a culture where security becomes second nature. So, for example, compliance frameworks like ISO 27001 or DORA don't just mandate training, they emphasize the need for effective training, which is, I think, the key word here. That means that organizations must demonstrate that their security awareness programs are both engaging, relevant, and lead to measurable improvements in security behavior. So, a well-structured training program like Hoxhunt's that focuses on behavior change rather than simply sharing knowledge helps organizations operationalize their compliance and ensures that employees can recognize and respond to threats and reduce risk and also improve resilience.
That makes sense. To make things more tangible, could you walk us through an example of how security awareness training contributes to compliance with a specific standard?
Yeah, sure. So let's actually take DORA as an example, since its broad training requirements can actually make compliance quite challenging. So DORA mandates that all employees receive security awareness training as part of a structured program, with training tailored to the complexity of their individual roles. In addition, this also means that management and board members must maintain cybersecurity knowledge through regular training to effectively oversee risk management within their organization. Now, training an entire organization, including leadership, is a gargantuan task. That's why we help organizations navigate these requirements and problems by advising on the right training content to ensure compliance. So, at Hoxhunt, this includes regular security awareness training for all employees, role-specific training tailored to the different responsibilities and regulatory needs of each employee, phishing simulations based on real-world attack trends embedded into daily workflows, and behavior-based training, which adapts content based on employees' real interactions to keep learning relevant and engaging. So, for board members and leadership, this targeted training covers ICT risks, regulatory responsibilities, and resilience strategies, which are all key parts of DORA compliance. So, by integrating security awareness into daily operations and aligning training with role-specific needs, organizations can meet DORA's requirements while strengthening their overall security culture with HawksHunt.
That's great. I'd love to go over another specific example. How does HawksHunt help companies in financial services and banking to comply with PCI DSS?
Yeah, so PCI DSS requires organizations that handle payment data to train employees on threats and vulnerabilities that could compromise the security of the cardholder data environment, with a particular focus, in this case, on phishing, social engineering, and any other related attacks. So it just so happens that HawksHunt specializes in addressing exactly these threats. Our platform, it provides tailored training that helps employees recognize and respond effectively to phishing and social engineering attempts. And organizations can further enhance their training by incorporating company-specific modules, adding context where it's needed. Additionally, our PCI DSS Expert Requirements package supports those responsible for compliance and equips them with the knowledge that they need to meet the expectations and requirements of PCI DSS version 4. So, by making training engaging, adaptive, and measurable, organizations can not only meet PCI DSS compliance requirements, but also significantly reduce fraud and data breaches tied to human error.
This has been a really insightful discussion. Compliance is often seen as a checkbox exercise, but as you've pointed out, security awareness training plays a crucial role in making compliance meaningful and effective.
Absolutely, Jukka. Organizations that integrate security awareness into their compliance strategies not only meet regulatory requirements, but also build a stronger security culture.
Well said. Thank you, James, for sharing your expertise. Before we wrap up, I'd like to highlight a useful tool for anyone looking to understand how HawksHunt's security awareness training aligns with compliance requirements. We have a compliance checker available on our website, which allows you to review how our training content helps meet requirements across 15 different security standards. It's a great way to see where your organization stands and how you can improve your compliance posture. Be sure to check it out.